Northbound and down.
So we've gone as far as we're going to go, and we're on our way back. I've got a little list here. We had a little chat before because
talk about.
we haven't got a lot of order in our videos this holiday, have we? Really, we've just kind of gone blur.
Yeah.
So this time we've got a bit of a list, and today has been.
Well, so I think the first thing we should say is the entire purpose for our being here
Yes.
has been achieved today, right?
Yes.
As you know, we usually find some tenuous reason for going to the places that we want to go to.
Visit, yeah. And it's the ride that's important, but it's nice to have something to go and have a look at as well, isn't it?
Correct, Mundo.
So, if you're a fan of Top Gear, you would have seen a few years ago they went on the Transfagarasan Highway, which was built in the 1970s by the ex-communist leader Nikolai Ceausescu, who well, he had a bit of a sticky end, didn't he? But anyway, we won't go into that. But he built this thing over this mountaintop, and
it's called the DN7C.
It is
for motorway fans out there.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest. I'm pleased I've done it because it's a tick and it's one off the list, and it's something you can say you've done. But I was mildly disappointed, if I'm honest.
How far away is home right now?
About 3,000 miles.
Yeah, 3,000 miles for a disappointing experience.
I could take you to the French Alps, the Italian Alps, the Spanish Pyrenees, and I can show you 20 passes that were equal, if not better than that pass. It's long, but roughly a little bit of our own fault in that we came here on a Sunday, which means it was busy.
And it's holiday time, it's August, right? So,
but we got the old sticker, we got the Motor Bridge sticker up on the sign.
That's important, right?
Yeah, we've got that, we've got a picture, we'll put that up because that's leaving our mark.
We've got the GPS coordinates as well, so if you ever want to come and have a look at our sticker, don't bother going on the road, but just look at our sticker.
So basically what happened, we stopped, Julian got all his cameras going front and back and forwards and helmet and all that, and we're ready to record the whole amazing place, which is the Transfig, as I call it, because I can't remember how to pronounce it. And we sort of kind of started going up, and we got beyond a few cars, and it was really bumpy. The road surface was appalling, and it, we kept swerving in and out of the potholes, and you get past 6 or 7 cars, and then you'd get like 3 or 4 minutes of Xanadu where you'd be able to get a bit of swoopy, and then you'd get another load of Dacia or Dacia Logans. That seemed to be the Freelanders. Freelanders.
What is going on?
Land Rover
All
Freelanders,
Mark 1 Freelanders have been shipped to Romania. Every single one of them.
So basically we went up a 6,000 foot traffic jam, didn't we? Yes. And at the top it was pissing the rain, 7 degrees, and it was a horror. Everyone was trying to get into one car park. It was like a market out there.
We both got trapped in a tunnel.
Yeah.
Before the mighty GS roared, so we just attacked.
And actually, the north side coming down was quite nice. I have to say.
Yeah, that's probably if you're gonna take your Lamborghini over here, that's probably the side that you want to go up and down.
Correct. So that was the Transfig. We did that, and after that we got on a motorway. Actually, sat on the motorway for about an hour. We got separated again to make more traffic, but then we found each other again by accident. Really, more than anything. I kind of eased off and just pooed along at 60. And you caught me up after about 20 minutes, didn't you? So
yeah, I actually went backwards to look for you, and then came back again.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's what, to here and then went back.
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
I've already checked in it. That was about.
I'm going to put a picture up later, which Julian doesn't know that I've taken yet, which was a kind of a rain cell that we went into. We got rained on twice, and we didn't bother putting waterproofs on because it's still quite warm.
Oh, phew. I thought you'd taken a picture of that incident in the trees.
No, not that incident.
Luckily.
What was funny is that Julian had to
Whoa. Let's just say, last year...
Answer the call of nature. But while he's in there, armed with the roll under the arm, right, Nikolai and whatever his name is stopped for a quick wee and came out very quickly, I can tell you. Very fast indeed.
Yeah, my red face isn't because of sunburn. That's how embarrassed I am.
Anyway, we went into this rain cell, and I don't think I've ever ridden in rain like it. We have it on video.
The other, look at my hands. That's the flipping.
Yeah, we got. I mean, within 10 seconds of this thing starting, we were drenched right through, and it was hail as well. And you're having to kind of lower your visor, it was pinging off your face, and man.
I had to ride along like that. My visor's rubbish, and I had to have it open. But it was so painful.
Well, there was a flash flood.
It was dangerous.
We couldn't see where the road was, couldn't really see where the ditch was, so we turned round. I had to turn around in a builder's yard, which you don't know about because there was a car coming. And we got under a sort of a motorway flyover and sat there and said, it's too fucking late, we're soaked.
I have never ever found it so, like, basically dangerous that I've had to stop.
That's right. I've got a dash cam of it, so hopefully we'll find that and we'll upload that onto the motor bridge so you can see it. It was absolutely horrendous. And then we followed the sat nav for a while to the town where we are, which is called
Arad.
Arad.
Not Alta, which is quite a long way away.
Alta. Where was Alta?
Northern.
Oh yeah, that was
Norway.
Alta.
In fact, that was the place we stopped before we made our ascent to Nordkap.
Correct. So we are in Arad.
Arad. That's not how you pronounce it.
Didn't he get an arrow in the eye? Oh, that's Harold.
It's very nice though.
He's got a brother, hasn't he? Harold Diet. Well,
what are you even on about?
No. So we followed the sat nav, and all the signs were saying Arad this way, and we said, "Why is it taking us down here?" And trying to. So we said, "Let's just follow the signs. Makes sense." What a good decision.
It's called the E86, and it goes into the E68. The Garmin was calling it some nonsense. In fact, for a lot of it was saying unpaved road. I don't know if you noticed that.
It was sensational.
Oh.
It was what I would call a flowing A road in England.
Oh,
and it was
with no traffic.
Well, we probably overtook a dozen cars in an hour and a half.
But that was handy because it kind of, focused your mind to do an overtake, and actually pulling off the perfect seamless overtake is a joy in its own right.
Yeah, and I think I just couldn't immerse myself in the ride, and it was one of the best rides I've ever had. It was beautiful. 80
miles of just
roll on, roll
gorgeous.
off. It's what our motorcycles are made to do.
Perfect. And what made the way that it was so, like, the corners weren't aggressive, they were nice and flowy, meant that we could stand on the pegs and try and get airflow through our trousers.
And we have airflow through our trousers, except for one small area that we both suffer, which is
the crotchal area.
Wet nuts and bum. They're still wet. But anyway, we're all hanging up. We're in a massive...
We're running out of time, right? But so here's that question I wanted to pose to you. Before we came here, e.g. Romania, what was your opinion of Romania stroke Romanians?
My Romanian opinion was based on the cars that I see driving around the UK, which are pretty grotty. Always white transit vans full of swarthy looking blokes looking out who I don't know, don't trust. But actually when you come here, it's a very nice place. I
also think like media reports are generally negative. You only ever see really dilapidated homes and people right at the flipping bottom of...
Yeah, I did notice there are a lot of unfinished massive houses in some of these towns.
Well, that's probably because,
they're like Munster houses, aren't they? Like these big Gothic kind of cathedral houses.
Unbelievable.
With big towers and minarets and...
Do you know where I think... When we just rode through town just then, it felt to me like pictures I've seen of some South American country. Like...
Peru or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
It
reminds me of South Africa a bit, actually.
It's all a little bit dilapidated, but it's characterful. No worse than a kind of rural French village or something like that, where
that
bits of plaster have fallen off the wall, that sort of thing. But nothing would have prepared me for this.
No.
I had this stereotype, which I'm embarrassed to say that I had.
Well, we all have that, don't we?
The flipping, and in fact, we talked about it. I was starting to become a bit stressed because I thought my motorbike would be immediately stolen and split off the parts.
Watch this space for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's not to say that it ain't going to happen tonight.
So anyway, we've done nearly 10 minutes now, which is enough for anybody really. I think we've covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah.
But we leave Romania tomorrow morning.
We're in another 4 or 5 star hotel as well.
It's about 20 floors of Well, I'll put a picture
Glass
on for you.
and
Yeah.
grow.
It's a bit bent, the picture, because I've taken it using a panoramic upward, but you'll get the idea.
There's a dude downstairs knocking out flipping.
Fly Me to the Moon.
Oh, he's great. Fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars.